Hi natural lovers, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video we're going to be killing two birds with a stone. On today's video I'm going to be showing you how I detangle my hair, and I'm also going to be sharing with you few tips that I've learned over the months that have helped me on my hair growth journey. So if you've tried so many DIYs, oils and treatment but still sees no results on your hair journey, this video right here is for you, because today as I detangle my hair, I'll be sharing everything you should know, what to do and what to avoid, so you can finally start seeing real growth and length retention. So first thing first, we want to clear this up, okay? You need to understand one thing. Our hair is always growing. Like I always say, your hair is always growing. If you've been struggling over the years and you're not seeing results on your length, I want you to know that your hair is growing. The growth is not the problem is length retention. So for every month our hair grows half an inch, but the most problem we have is breakage. Sometimes the hair that breaks off is even bigger than the inches that you gain in a whole month. So I don't want you to feel discouraged if you've been trying. Instead, I want you to focus on how to keep and protect the length that is already coming out of your scalp. So one of the ways that you can protect this new growth in order to see changes on your length is protecting your ends. That is the tips of your hair. Those are the oldest and weakest parts of your hair, and once they get split or breaks, length retention becomes almost impossible. So in order to avoid this, you have to make sure you're always protecting your ends. Make sure you tuck them into a protective size, and make sure you avoid anything that will cause friction to your ends, maybe frictions from pillows. That's why it's advised to always wear a satin bonnet whenever you're going to bed. I understand that a lot of people find it difficult to wear satin bonnet. I also find it difficult. So what I do is I sleep on a silky pillowcase, or I use a silky scarf to cover up my pillowcase. Yes, so and sometimes so I do tie my silky scarf on my hair, so that will help as well if you're not a lover of hair bonnet because of the heat it generates and all that. But please make sure you're covering your hair with a silky stuff before going to bed, either silky bonnet, silky scarf, or sleeping on a silky pillowcase. So the next tip, which I think people really don't take too serious, like this is the biggest secret to length retention, and this is moisture. So you have to moisturize your hair and seal it in, not just to moisturize. While you moisturize, also try to seal it in. How do you do this? After spraying your hair with some water or a leave-in spray, which I have some on my page that you can check out. So after spraying your hair with some leave-in spray or just water, make sure it's damp, not dripping off of water. After that, you go in with a leave-in conditioner. I do use leave-in conditioner, some DIY leave-in conditioner. Sometimes I just use my hair butter. Sometimes I use aloe vera gel. So you can use either of these three. And after applying it, you go in with your hair oil in order to seal in the moisture. So you can use coconut oil, you can use a DIY hair oil, you can use castor oil or any form of oil to seal in that moisture. This will help to keep your hair moisturized. It will not dry off and it will not break, because the moment your hair dries up, it breaks. So I do this for about 3 times in a week. Sometimes I do 4 times depending on how dry my hair feels. So you have to monitor your hair to see how dry it feels, and try to moisturize each time you feel your hair is dry. You can do it 2, 3 or 4 times in a week. So that takes us to our third tips, which is deep conditioning and protein treatment. So a lot of people don't know that there is a difference between a deep conditioner and a protein treatment, in as much as sometimes they come in the same texture, okay, but there is a huge difference between two of them. So I'm going to be explaining that. A deep conditioner, you can use it even weekly depending, okay, but protein treatment is something you use once in a while, maybe once in a month or even once in 2 months, depending on how fast your hair is breaking off. So how do you know that your hair needs a deep conditioner or a protein treatment? So whenever your hair is soft and wet and you find out that your hair is breaking off a lot, that is a sign that your hair has moisture but it lacks protein. So you need a protein treatment. This protein treatment will help to strengthen your strand. So in order for you to know when your hair needs a deep conditioner, if your hair is dry and is breaking off, it's a sign that your hair is thirsty, your hair needs moisture. So you need to use a deep conditioner, as this will bring deep moisture into your strands. It will bring back your hair elasticity and make it softer and more manageable. So the next, do not, and I repeat, do not take down your braids or your twist or your cornrow when your hair is dry. Please and please make sure to moisturize your hair before taking down any protective style on your hair, so that your hair doesn't break off. Okay, there are so many things you can use for that process, the takedown process. You can use okra gel, you can use aloe vera gel, you can use flaxseed gel, you can use a leave-in conditioner, you can use anything that have sleep in it. So while taking down your braids or your cornrows, you can decide to detangle your hair at the same time using the same products, just like I'm doing in this video. Though I like to take down my braids first, then I will focus on detangling, but you can detangle immediately as you're taking down. Work section by section, as you see me doing. Taking your time and handling with care makes a huge difference. So you want to always start from your ends, then work your way up. Always try to use your hands as a wide tooth comb to detangle, finger detangle your hair before going in with a comb. So the next thing is scalp care. Yes, a healthy scalp is the foundation of healthy hair. So you want to keep your scalp clean. Always wash your hair even when they're on protective styles. So you don't want to skip this one. Always massage your scalp. Massage your scalp with a natural oil, a lightweight oil, at least 3 to 4 times in a week, or whenever you have time. Just go ahead and massage that scalp. This will help boost blood circulation. Just think of your scalp as the soil. You get, when it's healthy, the hair, which is a plant, grows stronger. I know how frustrating it can feel when it seems like your hair is stuck at one length, but I want you to remember this: growth is happening every single day. New hair is pushing out. What you need is consistency and patience. Don't compare your journey to anyone else. Your hair is unique and your growth will come as long as you stay dedicated. So you want to celebrate small progress like thicker roots, healthier ends, or less shading. These are all signs that your routine is working. Natural hair growth is not a race, it's a journey. Focus on healthy habits, stay consistent, and I promise you will see results. DIYs are amazing and I share a lot of them on my channel, but the truth remains that you need patience. Don't expect instant results from any DIYs. All you need is just to stay consistent and observe what your hair responds to. At the same time, do not overload your hair with too many treatments at once. Keep it simple and give your hair time to show results. So I carried this hair for almost 2 months, and this was the total amount of shedded hair that I had after detangling. Research shows that as a healthy hair, you shed about 50 to 100 strands of hair in a day, and this is completely normal. So the difference between this and breakage is that shedding pulls from your roots while breakage cuts off from your ends. So if this video was helpful to you, please do well to subscribe for more natural hair tips and DIYs. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and drop a comment on the comment section. I will be reading all comments and I will be replying. I will see you on my next video, guys. Till then, bye.